Hello everybody and welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Thanks for watching, and of course, here's what's happening. The 37th annual Mayor's Night Out Against Crime was held at Carouge Park. Cleveland residents had the chance to have meaningful conversations with elected officials and public safety officials while enjoying some fun, friendly family activity.
This is about how law enforcement works with the community in order to prevent crime and solve crime, and that the community has always been supportive of law enforcement and been supportive of what we do to attempt to prevent and to solve crime.
We don't do this alone. You'll see a lot of people lined up here behind me, a lot of our law enforcement partners, not all, but a ton of our law enforcement partners that work here in the city for you to try to keep our city safe.
Chief Cavillo gave some very helpful safety tips for home fires.
We got Assistant Chief Tony Luke over there with the smoke trailer so that we can show the kids how to get out of a working structure fire. Keep in mind that when a fire occurs, it only takes a couple minutes. So make sure that those smoke alarms are working properly. And if you need batteries, come to any fire station and we can provide that for you.
COVID-19 cases continue to rise as well, so the Cleveland Department of Public Health was on hand to offer vaccinations.
I wanted to remind you all that safety does not begin with us. Safety begins with you. Safety begins with the community. So take care of yourself, take care of each other. Get vaccinated. There's new vaccines right over here. If you've not been vaccinated yet, that's very important. But take care of yourself, take care of each other, and we will have your back.
The Cleveland Division of Police just added some new men and women to their force. The 147th Cleveland Police Academy class graduated in a first ever ceremony held outdoors in the mall. Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson administered the oath of office to the eager cadets.
Obey the rules, regulations, and orders of the Division of Police of the City of Cleveland, and will discharge the duties of my office to the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
In his congratulatory remarks, City Council President Kevin Kelly gave the new officers some sound advice.
You will go on thousands of calls for service during your time, and you will do so professionally, and you will do so honorably, and I know that. But I would just caution everyone not to ever take for granted how important you are in every single call for service. Never let it become routine.
Referring to the new officers as the backbone of the city, Cleveland Police Chief Calvin Williams reminded them about how great the city's safety forces are.
As we know, a police agency can make or break a city. And over the last 7 years that I've had the honor to be chief here in the city, over the last 35 and a half years that I've served as a police officer in the city, we have had our ups and downs. But I can say this city rises to the top. When the challenge is on, the men and women in blue and our fire service, our EMS, our city government, we take on that challenge and we rise to the top.
Everyone here at TV20 would like to congratulate the new officers and wish them the best of luck. Recently, Holy Rosary Church in Cleveland's historic Little Italy neighborhood celebrated its 122nd Feast of the Assumption celebration. The feast is a community tradition that has deep roots in Italian heritage and the Catholic Church.
So the Feast of the Assumption's been happening for over 120 years on the street right here of Mayfield Road and Murray Hill when the Italians first came to America and settled in Little Italy. The Feast of the Assumption, which most people don't know, it's actually a very religious holiday. And what it means is the Assumption is when Mary died, she rose and went to heaven.
The streets were crowded with people who came to enjoy the great music while eating some delicious Italian cuisine. Others came by to reminisce on their past and to remember those who celebrated before them.
I came here when I was 5 years old. We lived up the street. And I've been coming down here every year.
Riley Sapulo recently moved into Little Italy and is currently living in a house that has been in his family for over 150 years.
I personally didn't grow up in the neighborhood. I just moved in here, but my family has owned the house that I've lived in since 1860. My great-great-grandfather actually built the house with his bare hands. My father and all of his brothers all grew up down here. They tell me stories about running around down at the feast all the time.
People from all over, from Youngstown to Las Vegas, came to enjoy the feast. Those we talked to all had the same thing to say. Little Italy is a very welcoming and diverse neighborhood.
The beauty of this event is, years ago it was all Italians that just came into this festival, and now it's all walks of life. From all over northeastern Ohio and from all over the country, people come to visit this 3 streets of Murray Hill, Mayfield Road, and Random and celebrate the Feast of the Assumption.
We're very happy to be here, and I think it's wonderful for different cultures to be here and learn of one another's cultures, you know, different ones, and the food is really good. I ate in this restaurant right here. The pizza is very, very good here. And we're really enjoying. We enjoyed the parade. We were right there on the street for the parade. We enjoyed that. And yeah, we're very happy to be here.
So the one thing I do like about this place is it's very accepting around here. I know in the past that it probably wasn't as much accepting, but as times have been changing, I actually really do appreciate the fact that there's more culture, there's more people, there's a lot of different people around here.
Though the Feast of the Assumption may be over, Little Italy is a must-visit place on your list of things to do in Cleveland. We'll be back with more TV20 news right after this.
Football. This isn't just another game. The Cleveland Muni Football League. This isn't just another league. We are the league that has produced multiple Heisman Trophy winners, the mayor of the city of Cleveland, the chief of police, the most powerful agent in sports, and yeah, the list goes on. 100 plus years of commitment and service to the Cleveland community, right here. When we talk about city champs, state champs, regional champs, national champs, NCAA champs, NFL Super Bowl champs, all are bred right here from the Cleveland Muni Football League. 2,000 plus athletes, 400 plus volunteers annually. Where do they do that at? We're about to embark on a season like you've never seen before. We follow the football development model to make sure our athletes are properly trained, properly developed, and gets the necessary skills needed to succeed on the field. 2021 will be epic. With the addition of rookie tackle football, 8U travel, 10U travel, and the newly formed 12U division, we have something for everyone. And yes, we still have our traditional termite, junior, peewee, and bantam divisions. Where you at? Come on out. We need you. The Cleveland Muni Football League still has opportunities, and we're still doing registration right now. Registration does not end until September 1st. 22 organizations throughout the city of Cleveland, and you might have one right in your backyard. You can visit the Cleveland Muni League website at www.cmfleague.org, or you can call me direct, area code 216-322-6689. Ask, how can I get involved?
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. The Cleveland Museum of Art recently unveiled their newest gallery, Private Lives, and TV20 cameras were there.
So the exhibition is called Private Lives, Home and Family in the Art of the Nabi, Paris, 1889 to 1900. And the exhibition focuses on 4 post-impressionist artists. They were Pierre Bonnard, Maurice Denis, Felix Vallotton, and Edouard Vuillard.
The exhibit, a collaborative effort between the Cleveland Museum of Art, the Portland Art Museum, and private collectors, highlights the more mundane side of living in Paris. The gallery can be summed up in 3 words: music, garden, and family.
I hope that when people come and see this exhibition, they're enchanted by the beauty of the works of art, but they'll also perhaps see themselves and their own lives reflected in the works of art.
Every Wednesday until September 19th, the Cleveland Museum of Art will be offering free community admission into the Nabi collection. Tickets can be picked up at the door or reserved ahead of time at cma.org or by calling 216-421-7350. Finally, so you recently received a rain barrel from the city of Cleveland. So now what? The Rain Barrel team from Mayor Frank Jackson's Youth Employment Program made this video to help you install your rain barrel.
Hello, my name is Giovanni. I'm from the Mayor Frank Jackson Summer Youth Employment Program, and we're going to explain how a rain barrel works and what's the point of using it with my rain barrel team.
A rain barrel is a container that can be used to contain stormwater flowing from your downspout to the sewers. When it storms, concrete can't absorb water, so water rushes to the sewers and causes flooding.
The reason we need rain barrels is because it helps lower your sewer bill, and you can use it to wash your car or your bike and water your plants.
You'll receive a box complete with a diverter and a red plug to seal it, a hose that attaches to both your diverter and your rain barrel adapter, and a set of instructions for setup.
To start, we drill 2 holes, one at the top for the barrel adapter and one at the bottom for the spigot which your water will be running out of. So when your barrel's all set, you grab your safety goggles and your hacksaw. Mark a line at least 2 feet from the top of your barrel. Then your initial line 6 inches from the line you started with. Then you take your hacksaw and you cut where the lines are in between. Take your diverter and place it in between those 2 spaces. Connect our hose to our adapter and this hose to our diverter.
The rain barrel can weigh up to 500 pounds, so make sure it's in a safe area away from anything fragile.
The blue color helps prevent algae growth. A spigot fits a regular hose so you can water your garden. Before winter, empty out the old water and disconnect the hose and put it in a shed or garage. Put red plug into diverter for winter and check your barrel regularly for cracks and damage. Keep the top of the barrel free from leaves and stuff. Small holes on top prevent water from attracting mosquitoes. Don't drink the water, it's not for human drinking.
Yes, you just need to drill a hole into the barrel you already had, get an adapter, connect a hose to this one, and connect it to the other barrel you have.
Yeah, there's no problem with painting your rain barrel. Spray paint works really well.
No, it won't, because there's holes at the side that drain the water out, so if there's any leftover water, it'll just go out. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
TV20 is streaming live 24/7. Visit TV20cleveland.com to see our live feed and more. Stay connected with TV20 wherever you go by liking and following us on Facebook and Twitter. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to watch our numerous programs. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.